What's the difference between control and management, especially when it comes to your mental health and running a business? If you watch this video to the end, you're going to get some new insight about that difference. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this. My name is Mike Vini, and on this channel, you will find peace of mind through the gift of emotional wellness. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I share brand new videos, and I invite you to subscribe so you don't miss this opportunity. I'm a certified corporate wellness specialist, author, speaker, course instructor, and the CEO of Mike Vini Inc. Leanna Lee and I are the co-hosts of Bettermental, a mental health and business growth podcast. So let's talk about control versus management. So maybe you've heard the term control freak before. I know I have, and I am actually guilty of being a control freak. And sometimes when we think of that word control, we think of maybe a person that we know, maybe we think of ourselves, maybe a situation where someone's trying to manipulate someone else. And oftentimes in life, we try to control things. Let's be honest. If there was anything that the past 2.5 years taught us, is that we have very little control over things, especially when it comes to running a business. I know for me that when I set out on my journey to run my business, I had this big old vision of what it would be, how it would work itself out, and just work. Well, I learned the hard way that that's not how it goes. That's not reality. And more often than not, I feel like everything in my business is out of control, actually. Whether it's money, whether it's the people that I work with, projects, stuff like that, everything's out of control and it's hard. But I've also learned about this term called management because when you run a business, you got to learn to be a manager. What's the difference? It's something that I've really had to explore. But when it comes to mental health, let's talk about that too. For most of my life, I tried to control my emotions. Anger was the big one for me. I wanted to control it. I remember when I was younger, I felt like anger took over me. And I always bring back the analogy of my anger to someone that you know very well, the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk is this big green monster who's not necessarily evil, not necessarily good, but just don't get him angry. And he actually has an alter ego, Dr. Bruce Banner, who's mild mannered and calm and tries to keep it together. But if he gets triggered, he becomes this Hulk. And I think that's one of the reasons that the show did so well, is because we can all identify with that at some level. And I know for me, anger would take over, and I tried to control it for many years. And it's gotten better, and I can't really say that I fully control it now, but I can manage it. But I've had to learn the difference between management and control. So please comment below and let me know if you have any questions actually about running a business and managing your mental health. But the reason I'm here is to tell you about season 2 of Bettermental, episode 1. We talk about control versus management. And this is a very unique episode because we get really, really real with each other. Leanna Lee and I are known for just being real honest with each other and having really blunt conversations, but this is an episode that you don't want to miss. So I invite you to learn more about Bettermental by visiting www.bettermental. Did I say that right? www.bettermental.fm. I'm used to saying MikeVini.com. And to subscribe through your favorite podcast listening app. And again, that's season 2, episode 1, Control versus Management. If you like this video, please click that like button and share it with your friends, especially the ones with control issues. Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.